What are you going to do this summer?
I'm going to Europe on the study abroad program. The fossils are the
fossils are mineralized remains of animal plants and the organisms are other factors such as footprints.
The
totality of
fossiliferous
or fossil-containing rock formations and the sedimentary layers were strong. It is known as fossil record. The study of fossils is called paleontology. By the way, the word fossil is derived from the Latin word fossils, which means having been dug up.
Fossils
usually consist of traces of the remains of the organism itself. However, fossils may also consist of the marks left behind by the organism while it was alive, such as the footprint of fishes or dinosaur or reptile.
These types of
fossils are called torus fossils as opposed to body fossils.
Finally,
past life leaves some elements that cannot be seen but can be detected in the form of chemical signals.
these
These are known as chemical fossils, or lack of the better term.
Fossilization
is actually a rare occurrence because nature tends to decompose and recycle in order to form the organic to be fossilized. It remains normally recovered in sediment as soon as possible.
There are several
There are several different types of fossil and fossilization processes.
The
detailed explanations are in the handout I gave you last week.
Do you have any
Do you have
about
any
them?
questions about any of them?
No? Okay.
No, okay then.
Let's take a
Let's
closer
take a
look.
closer look at some of them.
Okay, class.
Okay, class.
What is
permineralization?
Permineralization
Permineralization is
consists of literally
process.
turning an organism into stone. The organism gets covered by sediment soon after death, or after the initial
decaying
process.
Once covered with sediment, these layers slowly compact around the chemical and the remains are slowly replaced with hard minerals.
As the organism continues to decay
slowly, water infused with minerals passes through it, replacing the chemical in
the degree to which
the remain have decayed when covered determines the greater details of fossils. Therefore, while some fossils only consist of skeletal remains or teeth, others contain traces of skin, feathers, or even soft tissues.
Let's talk about
the trace fossils next. The trace fossils are preserved in rock that indirect evidence of life as it were. While we are most familiar with the spectral fossils have remains such as shells and bones. Trace fossils are often less dramatic, but nonetheless very important. They are merely the remains of burrows, footprints, eggs and shells, nests and droppings. Among them, coprolites, fossilized fishes are very important because they can give an insight into the feeding behavior of animals.
Another thing
is the study of food is also very challenging, since many sprints can be assigned to specific organisms. Further, trace remains such as a burrow
and geologists more difficult because
older strata usually mix with younger ones. This can cause some confusion in interpretation unless viewing the context. There are two main kinds of trace fossil, mold and cast, right?
Who can explain
them?
A cast fossil
is a fossil that retains the shape of the original object.
The dinosaur bones you see in a museum are examples of cast fossils. If the burial of the organism was rapid, then chances are good that even impressions of soft tissues remain. A cast is a 3D example of an object of the past, created when a mold fills up with sediment like mud, sand, and volcanic ash. A mold fossil is like an impression. The original object is no longer there, but the mold of its shape is. Fossilized footprints and many plants are preserved as mold fossils. A mold forms when something is pressed in mud and removed by decomposition or pulled out, leaving an impression of the object. Good, okay then. Let's talk about the pseudofossils and the transitional fossils, shall we? I know
they're kind of confusing. Here's the definition first. Debbie? Okay. Pseudo-fossils are inorganic objects, marking or impressions that might be mistaken for fossils. These are regular patterns in rocks which are produced by natural occurring processes. These pseudo-fossils can be formed by naturally formed cracks in the rock that get filled up by percolating minerals. They can easily be mistaken for fossils because some types of mineral deposits can mimic life form by forming what appear to be life. Highly detailed or organized structures. They can be very misleading. Good. We must increase the growth of fossils. When we always increase the growth, they form a tree-like shape. This type of mineral mass found in the sedimentary rock are sometimes thought to be fossils, and occasionally one contains a fossil, but they are generally not fossils themselves.
But why do you still call them fossils?
But why do you still call them fossils? Pseudo-fossil means false fossil. Pseudonym is an assumed name. Through interaction and the real thing, but it's good to know there is such a species around looking like one, and looking you into thinking it is one. Pseudofossils just because they are often mistaken for the real stuff. As you see in the photo on page 1. Anybody with a lot of experience will take it for the print of fern. You never guess that it's inorganic.
What you're looking
at is an oxide of manganese that has grown on the plane between the layer of sandstone. The one on the facing page looks round, doesn't it? From these photos, you can easily see the cracks, bumps, gas bubbles, and sands can be difficult to distinguish from two fossils. So debates about whether they are pseudo or true fossils can be long and difficult. For example, a certain complex lumpy form found in some rocks was thought to be a fossil biology for a long time, until it was identified in recent hours. As long as we are on the confusion topic, why don't we look at transitional fossils? A transitional fossil is a fossil remains of a creature that show the primitive traits of the body bone or derived life forms that are related to it. According to evolutionary theory, a transitional form represents an evolutionary stage. That's right. When Charles Darwin species was first published, the fossil record was too well known, and the claim that there was a lack of transitional fossil was perfectly reasonable. However, only 2 years later, Archaeopteryx, which is considered by many to be the first bird, was discovered, and seen as a stunning triumph of Darwin's theory of common descent. Similarly,
provided groundbreaking evidence of transitional fossils in the evolution of horses.
This has been considered one of the best examples of the clear transition between species. However, anti-evolutionists and creationists argue that the many gaps in the fossil record that do exist are evidence that cuts against the theory of evolution.